Almost everyone here has a gun. Because the fugitives might be armed, we're going to arm ourselves with non-lethal weapons. We're right now going to buy pepper ball guns.
What it is, little bitty balls, it's full of like high concentrated mace. It's just another delivery option for our mace. Basically like a paintball gun.
We're not going to kill to catch this fugitive. We don't need to.
I think everybody in America has probably seen at least a minute of that show right there. That a scene from the hit show Dog the Bounty Hunter. Duane Chapman has made over 8,000 arrests and has worked with every major metro police department in America, including the FBI on several occasions. Joining us now for more on the recent police-involved shootings is Dog the Bounty Hunter. Dog, good morning. Thanks for being with us. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Thank you, sir, very much.
I know you've announced a new campaign called Get the Lead Out. It's basically where police would use non-lethal bullets like you do when making arrests and when interacting with the public. Tell us, how would this work?
Well, the same way it does with the lead bullet, only we use non-lethal. What we need to do is stop the defendant or the perpetrator and to be able to handcuff them, and without killing them. Now, I support absolutely gun ownership. It's a constitutional right, but I need to be part of the solution. So I'm going on the experience I've had in over 40 years of apprehending guys. Some have come with me with guns, machetes, knives, any kind of weapon you can imagine. And I've probably shot 1,500 of them, but with non-lethal weapons. Now, there, of course, would be times where you need a bullet, especially in a hostage situation with the police sniper. But the same kind of ammunition that we use in wars should not be used in our neighborhoods in America. That's got to stop.
It's interesting. So just to be clear, so you would use the non-lethal in addition to having something like a taser on the police belt? Would an average everyday officer still have a gun and have a lethal option?
Well, yes, I think that would be, up to those that develop laws, but I think that we're not eliminating the lead completely. There would be a certain time that you would need that. My family and I were trained years ago by the United States Training Corps, and we were trained to put a taser in the center of our jacket.
Right.
That, like if you had a weapon on each side, you put the taser in the center so that you know what it is when you draw a taser. I also believe that a standard officers police training course should be offered across the board, across America. Why wasn't the officer that accidentally pulled her gun instead of taser trained to wear it in the middle? Maybe she wouldn't have done it. So besides the ammunition that is used right now to kill, I also believe that standard training courses should be offered across America also, not just one county trains one way, one county trains the other. Everybody should be trained the same.
That's
we're
a great
not out
point.
there to kill the person. We're not.
I hadn't heard that. Just the weight difference. The Glock that officer was carrying was 34 ounces. The weight of a taser, roughly around 8 ounces. Not to mention, the darn thing is bright yellow. But if you were to put it somewhere in the center, that would make a huge difference. Do you think is that idea picking up any traction? That seems like an obvious no-brainer to me, to have standardized training.
Well, I don't know. If you'll notice some of our pictures on our show or our self pictures, you see Leland mostly with the taser,
right?
David or baby Lisa in the center. So I'm just thinking, why weren't they trained like we were to put it there in the center where you don't do? Now, it doesn't matter what it weighs. The adrenaline is going where you can't believe. The adrenaline's like, how many times have we hit the gas when we should have hit the brake? That's exactly what happened. Within those split second times, the adrenaline is going so much, you don't know what color it is, how much it weighs.
Right.
We're trained in Michigan to use a taser. And before you fire it, you have to yell, taser, and you fire. And I used to wonder, why do you have to yell that? Doesn't the perp get ready for the shock? She, as you can hear, yells, taser. So I really believe 100% that that was a pure mistake. But again, if it would have been in the center, she might not have made that mistake.
Yeah, and by the way, with these three cases, the Dante Wright, Adam Toledo, and even the George Floyd case, resisting arrest seems to be a common theme that no one is talking about. I don't know why that's not a bigger issue. Duane Chapman, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it. We appreciate the thoughts there too. I'd never heard that. That seems to make so much sense to me. Come back and see us. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Aloha.
Hi, Emma Reckenberg here. If you like this video, there's a whole lot more to see on Newsmax TV. You can watch for free right here on our YouTube live stream and be the first one here each time our experts break down real news. Just hit that subscribe button, ring the bell icon, and stay with us on America's fastest growing cable news channel, Newsmax TV.